Hello guys and welcome to proceeding our sessions. So in this session we will continue talking about the reconnaissance and the checking both the passive reconnaissance and the active reconnaissance. So let's start with what we stopped at. So if you remember last time we talked about searching for people on the internet, in the social media network, people search engines, and these are the sources where you can use all of them. And we used some websites like People and LinkedIn. And in this session, we will proceed talking about other techniques to find information as well. Other thing to consider when targeting an environment or organization or a company is to look at their financial records. So basically, it will allow you to understand the size of the company, the revenue, the shareholding, the budget, the pricing, as well as understanding the number of employees and everything related to their financial side. So we have, yes, we can do it directly via Google. So if we type here, for example, Yoti financial status, for example, yes, we will see that the latest funding round was a Series C for $11 million in March 19, 2023. So this information is very important because it allows us to see how much they are getting in funds, and it is recent, like three months ago. So we can see basically because actually they have a program on HackerOne, hackerone.com/Yoti. So we are able to see actually that they are capable of paying you for your vulnerabilities if you discover something here. So they are financially good and are capable of paying you money for the vulnerabilities you discover. And here you can prioritize where to report and to which company you need, to report. Other things we can follow is Crunchbase. It's very important domain where you can identify the company and if it has subsidiaries or not, and the status of their funding and their revenue and the number of employees and much more. So just verifying you are human. Okay. So here we can see that they have around 250 employees, and also they are a private company. This is their statistics, and we can check these records as well. Total funding amount is 26 million, and we knew that only in March 2023 we got 11 million in funds. And also we know some profiles of their employees, some contacts, and also the investors in this company. So what does this mean? If you want to target a company, actually, maybe you don't need only to target the employees. So we can go now after the investors. Maybe they are external investors, they don't operate in the company, but they invest far from operating inside the company. So if we find a vulnerability in the investors, if we manage to find a leaked password for this guy, or a vulnerability in an application or third party he uses, he's the co-founder. But let's say there is and also co-founder. But let's say there is an investor like this, a group who invested here, and you found a vulnerability here that is affecting the Yoti domain or Yoti company, then it will be considered. I'm teaching you cybersecurity or ethical hacking, but in the end you need to make money, right? So I'm cooperating it and oriented to bug bounty perspective. How you can direct this knowledge to go finding vulnerabilities in companies that actually can pay you money, for reporting valid vulnerabilities and weaknesses in their systems. So in order to do that, you need to understand properly how things operate. And you can see each company and each vendor and each person how much money they invested and in which year as well. So Crunchbase is a very important website where it gives you a summary about the company, the news, the press releases, and also may identify some emails. And we will jump into emails topic, how to extract emails of any person you want to know about, because it's important. If for example, if you manage to find a website that has login page and you need to try if a certain employee has an easy password, you need to brute force the password. So we will identify the email of the employee first, and then we will try to brute force the password. Yeah, and also we'll give you, as we said before, information about the financial statuses, then about the people, the number of employees that they are here, and you will see that we are capable of knowing the head operators like the CPO, CMO, CIO, and CFO, and also the founder, CTO. So for the technology sector, for example, or if we want to target someone valuable, so check here, and if we want to target someone very important and very valuable, and we want to get paid, for example, for their bug bounty program, who we want to target? Absolutely not the technical, not the engineering, nor the technology. What we want to target is the commercial and the financial part. So we want to go after the chief financial officer because all the money is here, and the chief commercial officer because all the businesses and coordination is here. So if we find a vulnerability in their commercial part, in their financial part, then we will hit them very hard and we will get high impact. So this is how you need to focus. Yes, technology is important to identify and understand how things operate, what the application is using. So we can see that they are using 12 technology products. And by the way, this is very important because now we are capable of knowing that they are using some third parties. So using third parties, we may try to find third-party vulnerability. For example, if they use WordPress, we can try to find a vulnerability in WordPress. And if we found it, we can report it directly to Yoti and we will get paid. So all of these things I'm talking now, don't worry. In the next sessions, when we apply everything practically, you will get more knowledge about it. And also we can see the web traffic. They get a lot of visits from United Kingdom, a lot of visits from France, Germany, and even Iraq. So, Arabic country that is having a lot of visits, 3% to this website. So probably they have very good business there. So now we understood that they have business in Iraq as well. And we can see since when it is updated. So here you see how much exposure is Crunchbase allowing you to know about a certain company. All of this can help you in identifying indirect threats, indirect vulnerabilities that can be chained to be direct vulnerabilities. And we can see as well the smart devices, the product launches, according to the third-party website as well. And we have more data to see, actually, if we apply to the premium account. Well, for now, I don't suggest, but if you hit the target, like me, and you are rank 1 there, and you focus on this target, well, I guess it is important to somehow try to subscribe to the important channels that they can tell you some information about the website so you can know where to hit, where to target. And you will see here the scope is where you need to focus on. So, well, we have a Crunchbase, and you see that I don't follow the documentation. Here it is mentioning for the financial monitoring, you need to go to Google Finance or Yahoo Finance to check the market value of the company, the shares, the profile, and the competitor details as well. Yes, we can do this, but see that at the same time, I relied on Google because, as I told you, Google is your workbench, is your offensive operator where you can check everything on. And you will see that they have also more information. So Crunchbase is a very important source. And we can try use Google. So let us see, it is google.com/finance. And this is all the financial records. Well, guys, we all know about Google, but we didn't actually experience the advanced Google searching. We're only checking it, from searching ends. But in this course, I will show you the useful things inside the search engines. It's not about only Google search. So, if we type here Yoti to identify the company information, US, I guess it is Europe market. So Yoti, no matches. This is only checking for stocks, index, currencies, and the name probably of the people. Here, Apple. Well, let's see, we need our own Yoti. Add investments. Let me try now. No matches. So you see, I guess it is a small company. Let's type Apple. Yeah, Apple is here. Apple, Tesla. So here, all the companies that are investing in the stock market. Yeah. So that's why we cannot see them. But actually, I believe there will be a way to monitor even the other companies. So what we can do is simply Google search YOT, Google Finance, keywords. Well, we didn't identify anything, so it is fine. Market trends, let's see what is there here. Any news about the finance? But let's say we want to target important company like Twitter, which I already hacked before. So here, Twitter also is on HackerOne, and also Twitter can pay you for the vulnerabilities if you discover. So Twitter is a very important company to target, and believe me guys, when you finish the course you will realize that yes, you can target any company no matter what the size is. So basically, you know, even for me, being the top hacker in the US Department of Defense wasn't easy, but also wasn't hard. So if we go here to the depth of defense, to the thanks to the 2019, you will see my name here as the top hacker. Yes, it is the most secure thing in the world, Pentagon, DARPA, whatever, but still you can reach this level. So how you should compare it, if someone else achieved it, probably you can achieve it too. That's good. So basically we were capable of checking something more valuable actually, because this is only the stocks and the finance and the things that may not be too much useful. But if we hit here as Crunchbase and similar websites, let us see what else we have similar to Crunchbase. So as I told you, it's always important to rely on different sources. So we have pitchbook.com, and also can give us a description about the company, the YOT timeline, the financial status. So we can see that their peak was in 19 January. Then they went down a bit. Oh, sorry, no, the financial round, the peak was here. But they are not bad. So valuation and funding, who funded them. So you can see, maybe you will find here information that was not found in the Crunchbase. That's why never depend on one source. And other information, who are their competitors, because actually, well, Authentic ID. So Authentic ID is one of the competitors. If we want to search for this, Authentic ID Inc. It is also, it is in Washington, it is in USA. So, bug bounty, if we want to try to find vulnerabilities there. Security.world, bug bounty, HackerOne maybe. Okay, so report vulnerability. Okay, we can see that they have a fraud prevention and identity verification solution. Well, in the future, I will tell you how to identify a vulnerability in specific target and report it to them, even if they don't have bug bounty platform, actually. So I guess we are clear from the financial, monitoring, financial reconnaissance, finance.yahoo.com. Let me see this. Maybe this is better. .yahoo.com. So if we type, as we said before, YOT, YOT private. Wow, you can see here that even, YOT and the financial records are being provided by Crunchbase. So they are outsourcing the search of the financial, statuses from Crunchbase, which is good. But here they have somehow more information and, more team included as well. And then view YOT on Crunchbase, and we came back to here. Funny thing. So you see, that's why I tell you check multiple sources. Well, I guess we finished from the financial part. Now, footprinting through job sites. As we told you before about LinkedIn, you see how we went on LinkedIn, we checked on YOT, and we checked the number of employees, and who is hired. But what if you need to know about who they are hiring? So basically we can try to check inside the company. So Yoti, oh, not here, let me go to my test tab. Yoti, hiring, a career, jobs. So here we can identify that they want to hire some people. Ready to get started, open positions. So they need marketing development executive, account executive, pre-sales, and an OC engineer with the location as well. So by that, you will see that somehow where are their weak points, where they lack. Let's say they need security analyst. Or if they need security analyst, probably it means that they are facing some problems in triaging reports, fixing them, and receiving them from HackerOne. So if they need developer, for example, or secure coder, it means that they are facing problems in fixing the vulnerabilities that you are reporting it to them. So you can know where their weaknesses. Actually, via this, you can apply for a job. So basically, let's say for me, let's say I found vulnerabilities in this and I am rank 1. So when I get to important rank, maybe top 5, I can go in such places and I can see, do they need security analyst? I remember I checked them before and they needed security analyst, but I didn't apply. So let's say if I applied and I am rank 1, for sure they will accept me. So by that you will have very good resume and very good, experience, because they don't need to interview you because they already saw your reports and they accepted them. They paid you money for them. So that's why they will hire you, because they know that you are the right candidate. You actually understood the system, their system, because you actually found a lot of vulnerabilities in their system. So you will be the right candidate. So this is a tip for you. It allows you to identify how you can apply for jobs after you achieving certain milestone in finding some vulnerabilities in certain companies. Examples of job websites, we all hear about Indeed. So we can see if they are publishing the, job requirements. So Yoti, jobs, Indeed, for example, Yoti careers, yes. So basically they are putting also, they are putting the jobs on Indeed as well. Indeed is a website where you can apply for a job, but here they are only adding, only 2 jobs. And here, actually, you can know how much they are paying from this to this range, depending on your experience and the location. So it is good. The average salaries, front-end developer, how they pay them, so you can see the market range and know information about. So you will see that this phase, actually, it is passive phase. We didn't went to the, well, actually, we only went to the website for the jobs here. We interacted with the target, but actually it can be considered passive because we didn't send any potential requests. We only browsed the job section page. And yeah, apply.workable. Okay, and even though it is not their main domain, actually, so they put it on a website called workable.com. So this website actually is a place like Indeed that posts the jobs here for the companies. So actually all of this was passively done, checking the jobs, checking also the financial records, financial statuses, information about the company, and more, only via passive reconnaissance. So here you have information about the job sites and much more information where you can go. LinkedIn as well, we discussed it last session, and we will have, by the way, another session for LinkedIn alone in the reconnaissance phase as well, where we will explain more filters, more information. So monitoring targets using alerts. Well, believe it or not, you have alerts inside your search engine. So if we go here to google.com/alerts, okay, I will need me on the web, okay. So here you saw that the platform or the Google search engine can monitor the web for interesting content you need to hear about and providing you some alerts. So how many alerts you want? Once per day. So they will collect everything and send to you only once, all of them once per day. The sources you want to check inside the news, blogs, web. So because actually if you here look for Yoti, you will see there is a news section. Let's hit Yoti alone. There is a news section. 23 hours, so it's being updated. There is images about them, there is videos, and there is shopping, and there is more. Books, flights, finance, as we saw before, Google Finance. So, where were we? Okay, here. So you can check actually which source, which section exactly you want to get the alert, you want to get the trigger. So here I want to search about Yoti is age verification, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it is here automatic. Yeah, let's go to the web. Everything on the web. And let me search about Yoti SDK. Why Yoti SDK? Because I need to see if they are updating their mobile app. So whenever there is an SDK information related to Yoti, so SDK for the mobile application, well, I can be updated any region, and also how many results, only the best results. You can check all results, or you can see the best results, and which email you wanna get the notifications for, and then create alert. So now we have an alert for the Yoti SDK keyword. It's like this. So if I type here on Google Yoti SDK, I will get this information. But if there is a new thing released, I don't want every time to go search for it. So Yoti alert system will send it to me via notification, via alert. Well, for now I don't need, but it is helpful. It is very helpful. We have also Yahoo alerts.yahoo.com. This one, notify me. So get notifications for your favorite topic, and then you can check and choose. And also this is very good. Like you're automating the Google search for your needs. What else? And there are other websites. So Twitter alerts. Well, this is very good. So in case you are following a channel or something, let's say you're following a trend, or there is something about something, and you need to get notified about this keyword. So whenever this keyword gets mentioned, you can go to do it. So let me go /alerts. Seriously, twitter.com/alerts. Well, I guess you can find it in the settings actually. Or you can read the documentation. How to turn on Twitter notifications, and also what is Twitter alert, a pop-up. Okay, and it can be integrated with your Discord, with your Slack if you use it as a service, and more information. Giga alert, and there are a lot of service providers as well, so it's not about specific search engine. And in the future you will create your own automated system, and you will generate your own alerts as well. Well, I guess for now it's good. We can stop here and continue in the next session. See you.